Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Baseball just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Drew Smiley. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's Wander Franco. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Yandy Diaz now. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good. Third home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Go back. Bang.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. We go to the bottom of the first. Ian Happ up to hit. Next offering is fouled back.
We're facing the Cubs. Haven't faced them yet.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rosarena makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up next for Chicago, Brennan Davis.
With all due respect,
that hits the dirt. 2-1. Rasmussen. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. That's to third. Sends it to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Top of the second. Now, Manuel Margot. The pitch. And it's filled up. In the air out towards right center. Davis has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Harold Ramirez at the dish. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And he hits a ground ball right side. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
And a 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Man at first, Christian Bethencourt next to hit for the Rays. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The 1-2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
Full count.
That's hard hit on the line. Davis makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rays here at Wrigley Field. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And here's a 3-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Home team down a run. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. This to center field. Series sizing it up. And that'll do it. Nothing happening. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That misses, and now 3-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a 3-1 on the way. Arozarena on the move, and he walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Arozarena flies around 3rd. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-zip. Safely into 2nd. He's got a double. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Next pitch inside. Full count, 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2-1 now.
Let's go.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Hayden Wesneski.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And here is Harold Ramirez. The 1-2. Struck him out of the foul tip.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Misses, and now it's 3-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad...
Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Mancini now. That one misses.
No
So
leadoff walk.
walk.
Come on, boys.
So man aboard. And next for the Cubs, Cody Bellinger. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's
And a base hit right there. Ramirez with a relay home, and he's in there. A run comes in the play. So the lineup flips over. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 so far. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Fly ball down the line. The Rosarena moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home.
That's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. In the dirt, we kept close. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now 2-1. This is again 5 in a row.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 5 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Bethancourt.
Come on, Crispin. Let's get some more.
And a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
To first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. Swanson has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So the Rays batting order turns over, and now it's Jose Siri. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 4th, leading off Christopher Morel. And a count 1 and 2.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
In the dirt, gets to it onto first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Edwin Rios here. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Dude.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he takes it himself for the out. The 2-1. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Like I said, I haven't played it Wrigley yet.
Got him swinging. And the Cubs are welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fastball almost got him there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Yandy Diaz, next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Lau at the plate. The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's a 1-1. Just off the outside edge.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got it by him for the K. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. 1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now it's filled up. Now a fly ball to right center. Margot settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ian Happ getting ready to hit at the belt and fires. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Lau under this one. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Manuel Margot. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here it comes. And that's outside.
Full count.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Brennan Davis.
The right fielder, Brennan Davis.
The pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one high in the air to left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the air to left down the line. Arozarena settles under this one. Davis stands at second with no outs. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez has it sized up. And there's one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. They say a win. Next pitch is popped up. And Swanson is set down. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Great start,
That's
Terrell.
towards center. Siri makes the catch, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They trail at 5-2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Keegan Thompson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 71, TJ Thompson.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering is in for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
I'm Randy.
Lifted in the air, right field.
Get down, ball.
Davis makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1. And strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Edwin Rios. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Jalen Beeks.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. Going to count 1-2. Got him. 2 out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. And another ball. 3-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 2-1. No outs. Runner on second. Three, 2 now. Right-handed reliever keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And now it's Brandon Lau. And now it's 1-2. Line drive. Base hit down the line. Franco on his way home. He will score. And they're up by 4.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Brandon Hughes.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 2-1. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Isaac Paredes now 1 for 3. Man at second, and that one fouled off. Margot at second with 2 down. That one ran inside, almost got him. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. An absolutely majestic shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 9-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no
Say
doubt
he's
off
a
the
bat,
bat.
but I just had this feeling. Bang, bang.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Out towards right center field. Davis moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luis Patino. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Series sizing it up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And up next for Chicago, Brennan Davis. Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall. Arozarena to 3rd, not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch. Runner tags from 3rd. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Line to left. Arozarena makes the catch, inning over.
Got a similar bet.
And now the 3rd baseman, Christopher Morel. There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
1 out left for the Cubs. And now here is Trey Mancini.
Good win, boys.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Loud
Let's go
on
eat.
his way over, and he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays extend their winning streak to